Well, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Scout Prepper channel, and today, a long time in the making, the Bug Out Bronco. Here we go. This is a 1989 Ford. Okay guys, so welcome back to the Scout Prepper channel, and if you're not familiar with the Scout Prepper channel, we have three channels actually. Scout Tactical with the guns and gear, Scout Prepper with the emergency preparedness topics and projects, and Scout Hunter with hunting guns, hunting gear, hunting reviews, hunting adventures, all that good stuff. Consider subscribing to all three channels. I'd really appreciate it. If you'll check out the description of this video, in the description field, there is a link to subscribe to the Scout Prepper channel, or just click on our website and you'll see links to subscribe to all three channels. Okay. So the Bronco. This is a 1989 Ford Bronco, which they call the big Bronco or the full-size Bronco. I bought it in the summer of 2009. It's the summer of 2017, so I've had it for 8 years, and I gave $1,800 for it then, which is a pretty good buy on a Bronco. It was running, everything was working. I did have a smog pump that was locked up that I had to change, and since then I probably have about 5,000 or 6,000 in it. I've done the alternator, the AC compressor, battery. It has a $2,000 Bronco Graveyard 4-inch lift that I bought 2.5 years ago, and other than that, not a lot of work's gone into it. My son even drove it for his last year of high school, or during his last year of high school, and that was kind of hard on the Bronco. Since then, the tires are absolutely shot. I used to use this for hunting every season. I would take it to the deer lease or any public land that we were hunting with my brother. The tires are shot. The lift is good. As you can see, the paint's gone on the front and on the other side. Rust is starting to form real bad on the hood, things like that. So it's really time to get the old Bronco, the Bug Out Bronco, a makeover. So from a bug out perspective, I have it because it's full size. It can hold my wife and my 2 kids, even our dog. It's 4-wheel drive from the factory, which is good. It's a big vehicle, so it's not something that's small. I can tow with it. I can pull somebody else out, things like that. It has 24 inches of ground clearance to the bottom door, not to the underneath to the pumpkins and suspension and stuff, but to the door. So for high water or what have you, I could cross quite a bit of high water. It has a 33-gallon gas tank, so that's good. I only get about 14 miles to the gallon, but it still gives me several hundred miles that I could use it to get away with, things like that. So the Bronco, I love it, right? I've always loved this. It does great in the mud. It does great when you're hunting. All your gear is covered, but it would be a good bug out vehicle. What I'm going to do to it is it's going to get painted. I already have the wheels and tires because these tires are absolutely shot, and I'm going to go with some different wheels. I bought some black ones from 4 Wheel Parts. So wheels and tires are in the garage, but it needs ball joints. The front wheels are kind of leaning a little bit. So before I put the nice tires on, I bought some Dick's C-Pick 33 10.5 15s. These are 31 10.5 15s. Before it gets that, it's going to get the front end work. It's going to get paint. Black mirrors, black door handles just for the hell of it, black trim on the windshield. The windshield's broken, so it's going to get a new windshield. The headliner's torn out, so it's going to get a new headliner. The seats are really shot, and they're not the right seats. It came with something maybe from an older Jeep or something. I'm not sure what the previous owner put in it, but those seats are totally shot. The driver's seat won't even go up and back, so you're kind of stuck where you are, and it's in a bad position, and the vinyl split and all that stuff. So I'm going to put some nicer seats in it just for really functionality. It's almost dangerous when you're riding down the trail. It's not very comfortable on the highway. Other than that, you know, it's kind of what it is, right? It's a big Bronco, so I don't have to make this thing some brand new F-150 standard, some brand new Super Duty standard. I am going to probably put some kind of roof rack on it so that I could probably fit a rooftop tent up there is my idea. I'm actually going to put a rooftop tent on the back, and then like a 4-foot by 4-foot basket rack on the front of the rack. So a rack around the whole thing, maybe with supports coming up, so that it doesn't have to drill into the fiberglass top, and then a rooftop tent, things like that. It's going to get big bumpers. I can show you real quick. The bumpers are pretty shot, right? So they're bent down real bad. You can see they're bent, and you know, just factory bumpers, front and rear, both are bent in. So it's going to get big bumpers, right? It's going to get a winch. I'm priced out a Warren 12,000 pound winch. It will get I'm going to keep it all metal. I'm not going fiberglass with the body panels and stuff, though we will work on the rust, things like that. So, you know, I'm going to kind of restore the inside with seats and a headliner and a windshield, restore the outside with some paint, roof rack, winch, bumpers, things like that, new tires, new wheels, and it should be good to go. Again, it does run really well. This is the 5.0 or the 302 engine. Starts every time, runs well, has AC. Everything's there, everything works. It's just looking a little rough cosmetically, need a little front end work, and then need the wheels and tires. So this is the project, right? This will be a big series. Now I've asked 4-wheel parts, Bronco graveyard, worn winches, rigid lights. That's another thing. I'm going to put some lights on the thing, some off-road lights. I've asked all these companies, a bunch of companies, Tough Stuff Tents, a bunch of companies. I've emailed them about the project. This is what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to see if anybody wants to sponsor, wants to chip in some parts, or maybe even just give a discount to the project and to the viewers. Okay guys, so as always, thanks for watching. Remember, check the descriptions for links to some of the products and stuff that I'm going to be using on here. Remember, Scout Prepper is part of a 3-channel network. There's Scout Tactical with the guns and gear, Scout Prepper on the emergency stuff, and Scout Hunter on the hunting adventures, hunting guns, hunting gear reviews, and things like that. Check them all out, and as always, thanks for watching.